Vegetables I can grow. Not all vegetables, but most vegetables I can grow. Sometimes I put them in too early. But I can grow vegetables. But flowers, whole other story. I'm Holly.
Drew here.
I'm Jerry.
That's what makes us our money at the market is the flowers. The flowers make our money.
Hey, another fun one to talk about is you got featured in Burleson. May not be big to other people. That's big to us.
It's big to us.
I like that.
See what we can do.
I think with the right persuasion.
We got a lot of lettuce. I'm excited about the lettuce.
We're gonna have a lot of lettuce, and we can't let it get too hot. So
it's beautiful.
It's got to be.
No, but if it's here by May, we're selling through May. Yeah. See, it's after May that you got to stop making it because lettuce does get bitter. Lettuce will start growing in the heat, and it's just bitter, and no one wants to eat that. So. Okay, we've been out here working in the field, and we got a lot of the cosmos and Gumfrina, and we got quite a bit in. Still got lots to go, but this is just a session of our planting of flowers. This is the flowers. Lots of holes, lots of work. Excited to see what the future holds. The squash is in, guys. We got the squash in. Was it easy or hard?
Oh, this is so easy. And we got a rhythm to this. We really did. I mean,
the only bad part was doing it so far apart.
It's weird to do it that far apart, but in a month we'll go, oh, that's why we did it that far apart.
That's exactly true. In a month, you're going to look at it and go, nasty. Because it's going to be huge. Squash gets very, very big. So, but we also have a special mixture that we plant all of our seedlings that are just still babies in. It helps boost their growth to grab hold, and it's just a organic thing mixture that we use. It's no big deal, but and we just eyeball it. Basically, we do our seedlings with a little of that humus manure stuff, and then we mix it up, and that's what we put them in, and then it gives them that start, and then they'll grab hold of the real soil, which I like to actually mix a little bit of the real soil in there too. I know that's nerdy of me, but to get them acclimated to the soil.
I do try to put them in the sand a little bit, you know, the regular, and then fill them in with that other, because they gotta get ready for it. In a bit.
What?
I gotta come over and do onions.
No, I'm not helping you do that.
See the third stage of onions
I'm tired.
over there?
Yep.
Stage 3.
Do we already have it ready?
Yeah, it's all ready.
All we gotta do is put the onions in?
That's it.
Okay, I'll help you.
Let's go.
That's fun. So today on my lunch break, I will be planting the last batch of flowers that we will have for 2023. I will be planting more succession planting later on. Tomatoes and cucumbers and squash, I'll have to succession plant those a little bit later. I'll probably be putting some tomatoes in with these flowers, but the cucumbers and squash I will start a little bit later. They don't take long. They pop pretty quick and get in the ground pretty quick. So, and it's too early right now to actually succession plant those. But I will in the next couple of weeks. But right now we'll be starting on the very last succession planting of my flowers. And there will be around 30 trays. And I will be doing that all week long. Yay! During my lunch hour.
Yay.
Welcome to the farm.
We're going up here just a little bit past Boo's house where the old flowers were, and we're gonna try to get some of this cleaned up. Let's go take a look. Good for me. Always dropping my gloves. And here it is. My gosh, I forgot about all this. Whew. So let's get to work. I guess every piece of plastic's got to come up. I don't see anything that's worth saving in here. It's just all trash, weeds. We got to reclaim this area today. 20 minutes. So it's all up into piles, ready to be thrown in the trash when it's dumped. This area is reclaimed. We have a lot of metal things for tomatoes, but get this little area cleaned up, and there we go. There's Mama's new area, everybody. can't remember what all is here. This is Mama's new area over here. We had the same problem. Everything's going good. We had the same problem over here as right over there. Once this stuff dissipates and falls apart, you can see, look at all that that's stuck in the grass. You gotta get all that up. Wrap around your mowers. It'll ruin everything. So there's a whole load. So I gotta go through all this and get this out. So, alrighty.
Today I am out here transplanting all the leftovers that we have and things that just need to be planted that are still yet to be planted. Drew is out here putting up the fence for the tomatoes, or the trellis. We use fence, but he's out here putting that up, and I'm out here transplanting the leftover basils that we haven't put in yet, that were just a little too small to go in, so they need to be transplanted so they could build up some structure to them. We're also just planting our little winter vegetables that are left over. I'm giving those to my sister, so I'm trying to give them a good start. And so that's what we're up to today here on the farm. I'm gonna go put some cosmos in the field. We've been getting it ready. We have quite a bit of flowers up there, but not even a quarter, honestly, of what we're gonna have up there. But I'm gonna go put some cosmos up there that's ready to go in. There are my newest seedlings that have been trained and ready to go. They're about a month old, I believe. They look nice, so they're going in. We also have a lot of other things planted up there, and I will show you what we have. This is the cosmos that is going up and in the field. There are 4 flats. I'm thinking I could get 2 in today, so that's what we're doing. Next row here. These got put in a week ago. I think it was a week ago. All the way down. They actually have flowers on the end. I'll show you. This is our cosmos that we're going to be finishing. Not finishing actually, but you know, we're in the midst of doing this cosmos. The space in between that you see that there's no holes, that is so that we have a walkway up. There are all kinds of plants here. Let me see if you can get a gist of all of these. Here is the ones that are already blooming. They are, of course, gorgeous. More coming with more blooms. Very pretty, very gorgeous. Do you know what you're doing?
I'll take this load, this one, then you do the next one.
Do you know what you're doing?
Yeah. I got this.
I hope so. I think he knows. cosmos. Watering them in. Now these are fragile, so we will definitely have to watch these every day because these are really young. Those are like 2 months old. These aren't even a month. These are right at a month. They are babies. But they were looking so good. I mean, I just trained them. Let me look at the date. 3/12. So they're 2 weeks old. They're not even a month.
They're really, really dry. I know that.
So we would definitely have to keep an eye on them. Okay, so some more of the cosmos we got in today. They are younger than I thought. They are only a couple weeks old. I thought they were a month, but they're only a couple weeks. But that's okay. Whenever you do seedlings and the temperatures are fine, I do all seedlings. So what I'll do is, even if they're young, I'll just get them trained and you can get them in the ground. That's not gonna make a difference. I'll just pop them, get them trained, get them in the ground. What you do have to do when they are that young is be careful with them. Watch them. Make sure they're getting water. They don't dry out because they tend to dry out fast. And so that's all you basically got to do is just make sure you water them. My rule of thumb is with any of my seedlings that I put in the ground, I always water them for the first 3 days thoroughly, each day, no matter what. And that has been almost a fail safe. However, when they're really, really young, I even do it longer. I do it for about 5 days. But so that's just how I do it. Like I say, don't be afraid to plant seedlings early. Just be very attentive to their needs if you do that. You gotta get these beds full of stuff as well. Here is the deal we just put in. Seedlings still to go in. And the boys taking a break. Today we're supposed to be getting a lot of rain. So we've got those cosmos put in the field. But the weather has changed and we're not going to get any rain for a couple hours. So in the meantime, we're going to finish putting in some cucumbers. We have some pickling cucumbers to go in and then another row of more burpless. So we are on it. We're getting it done while we can. Here we are.
Yeah! Woo! Okay, and then we got some flowers.
Pickling cucumbers are going in here. And then we're going to put more cucumbers over there.
I'm ready to plant again. Hey, I like your raspberry plant. Thank you, Boo. Oh, my, what do you call these again? Hanging baskets. I think they look really good. Take a look. The first time we've made hanging baskets, so look like they need some water, but look like they're really doing good. I hope somebody really enjoys them. And don't forget, we can grow a lot of things, but we can't grow this channel without you. Thank you, Veg Brothers. why people like watching it. Listen, when you do this, guys, you want to do 1 scoop, 2 scoops. Don't get lazy on me. 1 scoop, 2 scoops.
It's a screw though.
I'm so good I don't have to do 2 scoops. Ah,
Did you get it done?
phew. Okay, take a break. Cut! Is there 2 there? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to grab in
That's
there.
okay. Drew's out here pretending to work, but he's really not working.
What I do is, it's not even work, it's...
That's what Jerry's doing.
On the farm, nothing.
Drew's playing with flowers.
I'm doing my baskets, which I think are turning out beautiful.
They do. They look really. They look good. They look good. I like them. I'm planting some extra flowers. I'm getting Shasta daisies in and some melons. I haven't done all my watermelon yet or my cantaloupe, but just kind of getting some little honeydews done so that we'll have some stuff for the market. And rich melon, which are these small little melons, and they're so cute. And they sell really well, and people love them because they taste like honeydews, but they're miniatures. But they're awesome, and so I put those in and some daisies. And I'm also going to be doing some dahlias from seed, so just to have here in the yard, and maybe they'll look really good maybe next year. So once they're in actually into tuber type things, so they stand up better in vases once they have the tubers. I've heard that they don't do well from seed in vases because of the heat, and that they droop real quick, but we'll see. These are the Shasta daisies seeds. They are coated in purple, so pretty. Out here in the seedling trailer, checking on my growth of the last set of flowers that we have. These are all going in the field. There is about 22 flats, from sunflowers to straw flowers to basil, lemon basil, and cinnamon basil. There is snaps, and there is vinca also. My dark germinators are here as well, with my pansies and my vinca, which are in there. So there's also impatiens in here, and they're all looking really well. I'll give you a quick peek. One row. This is the second row. These are snaps. They're itty bitty little things in there, but they're cute. You can't really see them that well on the camera, but
If you look, they're all in there like that. They're tiny little things like this, and you'll see them over here, but you probably can't see them on the camera, but they're there. They're everywhere. Every cell just about has some. And cover them back up. I keep high humidity on my snaps, so that's why they're under this plastic. This is Vinca. This is some of the dark germination. Vinca, dark germination. These are our succession planting of tomatoes. This is a new one for me. This is Rudbeckia. If you look, there's tiny little seeds in there. Tiny little spots in there. These are my pansies. Again, dark germinators. This is the third row. This is my fourth row. These are sunflowers and more pansies. These are sunflowers. They just grow too fast to keep up with the lights down low on them. And these are straw flowers. This is my fifth row. This is sunflowers and coleus. And my basils. There's my purple basil and my cinnamon basil. And these are again some more snaps in there. And like I say, you can kind of see those, yay. Then down here I have my succession planting of squash. And then I have some more flowers in there. This is my lemon basil. I had a little bit of issue with them earlier. I used some odor seeds and they weren't popping as well, but as you can tell, the newer seeds definitely popped. So these are the odor seeds, and they do have some in there, but if you notice, but these cells, there's 2 cells that didn't pop any, and these all have some, which is good. That's great. I was saddened at my first tray of lemon because not that many popped. So I got fresh seeds and these all popped and they look wonderful. So we use those for fillers, and love my lemon basil. It's very pretty. We got some rain yesterday, so everything is looking great. No matter what, when you water, it never substitutes for rain. So the plants love the rain. I will show you my tomatoes. That when we first planted the tomatoes, they were just barely above the soil. And this is a 2-week growth on them. However, I will say that once they get to a certain point, they go. So at first they kind of take a minute, but when they go, they go. And then it's on after that. So they just got to get to a point where it's just growth after that. This is a watermelon variety that we're going to try this year. It's called watermelon beefsteak. I'm excited to see what they produce. They're supposed to be really big tomatoes. These are Celebrity. We grow these every year. They're medium-sized tomatoes, and they're really, really tasty and yummy, kind of sweet. These are cherry tomatoes. They're very good. All of these tomatoes were germinated on 2/19 and put in the ground on 3/31, so they're looking good. Today is 4/3, so April 3rd. Look great. Thanks for watching. See you next time here on the farm.